With just a week remaining in the regular season, is it fair to say that Tennessee has separated themselves from the rest of the pack and is the team to beat heading into the postseason? Hello, everyone. I'm Phillips of SEC Unfiltered. Appreciate each and every single one of you tuning in. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube. Hit that bell icon as well so you get notifications of when we go live and when we drop new video content, which is each and every single day. Also, guys, check out the podcast, which drops daily on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also check us out on social media, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you get your content. And, of course, guys, check out our website, SECUnfiltered.com, for all the latest from us. The following is brought to you by our friends over at MYBOOKIE. Guys, you've waited and watched all year long as your team rose to the top or fell to the bottom. But now it's your turn to win big. Guys, you've heard the name just about everywhere. MYBOOKIE, they're the industry's leading online sportsbook and casino. And it's not hard to understand why. With thousands of lines to bet on all your favorite sports, NFL, NBA, we've got March Madness upcoming, right? MMA, soccer, whatever you need, they have got all of the latest odds, period. Take advantage of MyBookie's prop builder and live in-game betting, where every single run, throw, and touchdown is another chance to put cash in your pocket. Guys, visit their mobile-friendly website today at mybookie.ag. That's mybookie.ag. And get your deposit matched halfway up to $1,000 with the promo code SECU when you make your first deposit. So again, that's mybookie.ag, promo code SECU, right? We're all going to be gambling on March Madness. Yours truly is going to be dropping daily picks for the SEC tournament and March Madness. Make sure you are in on the action by signing up at mybookie.ag, promo code SECU. Guys, the best part, they make it simple with a variety of ways to deposit instantly, including credit card, bank transfer, Bitcoin, and more. Guys, whether you're at home or on the go, on your laptop or your phone, it's not too late to make your New Year's resolution a resolution to get paid. Bet, win, and get paid at MyBookie. Just 1 week remaining. It's crazy how time flies when you're having fun. That is the case of the 2023-2024 SEC basketball season. And all season long, it's felt like there's been this log jam at the top, right? With 4 or 5 teams that I think you realistically could argue are the best of the best in the SEC. And I think there's been a number of teams that have flashed. There have been a number of teams that have had moments where you realistically could have argued, hey, they are the team to beat. They are the best of the best. After this weekend, guys, and we've still got 1 week to go. We've still got 2 games remaining. And then, of course, a SEC tournament. Then we'll get into March Madness. But I'm ready to proclaim right now, after what we have seen, that the Tennessee Volunteers are hands down the most complete, the most talented, and the best team in the SEC. And I think they are the team to beat heading into the SEC tournament. I think heading into March Madness as well. I think Tennessee has all but locked up a number 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. I think their resume outweighs a couple of others who I think are in that running as well. But guys, simply put, you look on the floor. And I know what many folks are going to be saying watching this video, especially those in Columbia, South Carolina. Well, they haven't beaten the Gamecocks. And you're right. Tennessee's got one final hurdle to jump over this week in the midweek when they take on South Carolina at Colonial Life Arena with what feels like everything on the line. And yes, they did lose a 4-point contest, Lamont Paris's team, earlier in this season. But sitting at 23-6 overall, 13-3 in conference play. You know, guys, I was asked a couple weeks ago, who was my pick to win the SEC tournament? And this was a couple weeks ago, mind you. Tennessee, I think, maybe had just lost to South Carolina or lost a game or what have you. And you looked at the top of the league. Tennessee, Auburn, Alabama, Kentucky, South Carolina. And when you scanned over those teams, right, because I think those 5 have separated themselves truly from the rest of the pack. Maybe Florida, you could argue too, is maybe they're in that tier, but I think those 5 safely are in a league of their own this year. When I was asked a couple weeks ago about my feelings of who would win the SEC tournament, I said then, and I will say now, I've always felt good about Tennessee. I think they're the most complete team in the SEC. And again, they're showing this on the floor, guys. Tennessee has won 6 games in a row, and their last 2 wins have been some of the most impressive of any team this season. Going back to earlier last week on Wednesday, they take down the Auburn Tigers in an epic showdown, 92-84 in Knoxville, which was a huge win in its own right. Then you had the big contest over this past weekend at Alabama in Tuscaloosa. You embarrassed the Crimson Tide the first go-around in Knoxville. You knew that Nate Oates' team was going to get up for this game, be fired up for this game. Everything on the line in this game. Huge rivalry matchup. Need I say more when it comes to emphasizing the importance of this one? And all Tennessee does is go on the road and find a way to get the job done. 81-74 in a raucous Tuscaloosa environment. College game day was on hand. Everything you could have asked for Alabama, you had it. And Tennessee still found a way to overcome and prevail. What maybe, guys, is most impressive, you look at how Tennessee did it. You would think to yourself, man, Dalton Knecht probably went off. 13 points in that game. Dalton Knecht was just 1 of 7 from three-point range. 5 for 14 from the field. Other guys like Sakai Ziegler leading the way with 18 points. Jonas Adu was big with 12 points. Josiah Jordan James with 11 points. Santiago Vescovi with 8 points. Jordan Gainey with 9 points. Jami Mashak with 8 points. Like, this Tennessee team is so deep. They're so deep. Even on a night where Dalton Knecht's not at his best, not even remotely his best, after dropping 39 on Auburn's head. Other guys step up. They pick up the slack, and Tennessee is able to get the job done. Again, the Vols have one final hurdle. They've got to beat South Carolina, right? If you're going to proclaim you're the best, you got to do it on the floor. They just went into Tuscaloosa, got a big road win. I think Tennessee will be composed. I think Tennessee will be ready for the environment, but it should be a great game, right? South Carolina, I think, certainly has an argument. Kentucky's got an argument. Auburn's got an argument. And yes, even though they just lost, I think Bama still has somewhat of an argument. But right now, after what we've seen over this last week, week and a half, 2 weeks, 6 straight wins for the Vols, 23-6 overall, 13-3 in conference, 2 games remaining. I think it is safe to proclaim and safe to say, and I'm doing so, Tennessee is the best team in the SEC. They're the team to beat in the SEC, and they're one of the teams to beat heading into March Madness. Guys, that's going to do it all for me. Appreciate each and every single one of you tuning in. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube. Hit that bell icon as well so you get notifications of when we go live and when we drop new video content, which is each and every single day. Also, guys, check out the podcast, which drops daily, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you get your content. And, of course, guys, check out our website for all the latest from us. That's SECUnfiltered.com. Until next time, guys, I'm Chris Phillips of SEC Unfiltered. Appreciate each and every single one of you tuning in, and we'll catch you on the other side.